Have you ever wondered why so many people upload videos out of nowhere, spend hours working hard, craft the best edits on their timeline, yet YouTube treats them as if they don't even exist? Subscribers are stuck on a dry, pathetic number, views barely reach 20, and every time you hit the publish button, it feels like you're throwing your video down a deep, silent well. To be honest with you, the main problem isn't that you lack talent or that the camera in your hand lacks quality. The problem is that you are repeating a deadly, silent, and unnoticed mistake every single day, without even realizing its hidden mechanism. A mistake that has not only frozen your channel in place but is slowly killing your motivation and driving you to the point of quitting. So stay with me until the very second of this video, because I'm going to tell you a secret that professional YouTubers never want to reveal, and understanding it will completely transform your growth path. Do you know where the real pain lies? We think YouTube is a game of luck. We think the algorithm is a grumpy entity sitting there, listing your channel and mine so we stay hidden. Because of this, we constantly fall into the vicious cycle of making excuses. We say, oh well, the competition is too fierce, people don't have the patience for educational videos anymore, the internet is broken, or, my camera isn't professional. But what is the truth? The truth is that YouTube has no personal grudge against you. The algorithm has only one job: protecting the viewer's time. YouTube is like a strict security guard standing at the entrance of a massive cinema, only letting in people who can glue the audience to their seats. When you understand this, you finally realize why so many mediocre videos get millions of views while our masterpieces get completely ignored. The algorithm operates on precise mathematical and behavioral criteria. Every click, every second of retention, and every reaction is a dataset that determines the value of your video. Now let's take a step back and look at the biggest mistake in your channel's history, a mistake that most beginner creators commit, which we call the production-centric trap. What does that mean? It means you sit down for hours, days, or even weeks working on a video that you are in love with. You think the topic is awesome, the editing is a masterpiece, and your voice sounds great over the footage. You hit publish and wait with excitement for a flood of views. But what happens? Total silence. Why? Because you built a video that you wanted, not a video that the viewer actually needed. This is exactly where you went down the wrong road. In audience psychology, we have a golden rule. People don't care about you or your art. People have only one question spinning in their heads: what problem is this video going to solve for me as a viewer? What am I getting right out of this? As long as your perspective on YouTube is me-focused, meaning you want to talk about yourself, your interests, and your daily life without creating real value, your channel is doomed to stay stagnant. The most successful people in the world, even in content creation, are those who figured out that the key to longevity is solving other people's problems. This is the exact mental turning point that needs to happen in your head right now. To grasp this educational concept more deeply, you need to know how to create value. When you make a video, there should be an equation of value behind it, transforming raw information into actionable knowledge. This means the viewer should feel that by the end of the video, they've acquired a tool they can apply in their life tomorrow morning. If your content is purely entertaining, it has an expiration date, but if it is educational and problem-driven, the viewer saves it, sends it to their friends, and your channel becomes a go-to reference. The human brain is wired to love shortcuts and quick solutions, so when your educational video skips the fluff and goes straight to untying a tight knot, you are actually unlocking the psychological codes of the viewer's brain so they hit that subscribe button. But wait, this is just the first layer of the story. Let me tell you an even more shocking truth that few people dare to share. Most of us think the main problem is the cover, the thumbnail, or the title. We spend hours in Photoshop trying to make the thumbnail colors louder, we write weird, exaggerated titles, and we set up heavy clickbait just to get someone to click. It gets the click, your click-through rate center goes up, but then what happens? The viewer runs away after 10 seconds. Do you know why? Because you, the creator, built a thumbnail with a massive lie that had nothing to do with the actual content. This is where the YouTube algorithm catches you red-handed. The algorithm isn't stupid, it monitors viewer behavior second by second. When it sees someone came in, but closed the video 20 seconds later, it tells its system, aha, this video repels viewers. Push it down. The result, Your channel's impressions drop to zero, your video goes to the archives, and it is essentially born dead. This is where the second lesson of life in YouTube slaps you across the face: strategic honesty. Meaning, for every ounce of energy you spend capturing the viewer's look, you must have the same obsession for keeping their attention until the very last second. Capturing is only half the journey, the real art is retention. To solve this challenge, you need to learn the coordinated cover and content strategy. The thumbnail and title are actually a contract or pact between you and the viewer. You promise them that in exchange for clicking, they will receive an engaging answer. If your content precisely delivers on that promise, your audience retention rate shoots straight up. Educationally speaking, the video structure must use the open loop technique, meaning in the opening seconds, you pose a question whose ultimate answer is delivered in the middle or end of the video. This keeps the viewer's brain in a state of anticipation so they simply cannot close the video. All top YouTubers in the world use this psychological trick to keep users glued to the platform. Now let me give you a killer shift in perspective so you understand how to win this game. Imagine your YouTube channel as a shop on the busiest street in town. Your storefront is your thumbnail and title. The customer is tempted by the storefront and walks inside. You got the first step right. But once they enter, they are greeted by empty, messy shelves and an indifferent shopkeeper with nothing proper to offer. What does the customer do? They run right back out without looking back. Exactly for this reason, many channels have gorgeous storefronts but empty cash registers. The golden rule is this: your content structure must be like a sturdy chain. Every single link of this chain must connect to the next so the viewer cannot look away. If you slack off in the middle of the video, if you talk about irrelevant things, or if your tone becomes monotonous, the chain breaks, and it's over. From a technical and educational editing standpoint, to prevent this chain from breaking, you must change your visual or audio pattern every 40 to 50 seconds. Changing camera angles, using zoom-ins, bringing animated text onto the screen, or altering your vocal tone are tricks known as pattern interrupts. After staring at a single point for a few seconds, the human brain suffers from attention fatigue or habituation. With these tiny changes, you shock the brain and redirect its focus back to your educational content. This is precisely the skill that separates a boring university lecture from a viral educational video. Let's apply this to your personal life as well. We make the exact same mistake in our daily routines. We pour tons of energy into starting something new, for example, starting a workout routine, learning a new language, or launching a business. On day one, we go forward with tons of excitement, but because we lack a proper system to sustain the journey, we burn out after a week and quit. The big secret to growth, whether on YouTube or in personal success, is nothing other than smart consistency. What does smart consistency mean? It means taking one small step every single day, but never stopping. It doesn't matter how many views your video got yesterday. It doesn't matter how unmotivated you feel today. What matters is that your commitment to growth is stronger than your excuses. Successful people are those who, in the darkest moments when nobody is cheering them on, keep pushing forward because they know results are hidden inside perseverance. In the world of content creation, it's exactly the same. The winners are those who have a clear publishing schedule and refuse to yield to the algorithm's fluctuations. Now I want to tell you a very important secret about the YouTube algorithm that you might not have heard many places. YouTube is deeply in love with audience retention. If your video is 10 minutes long and viewers watch an average of 6 minutes of it, YouTube falls madly in love with you. Do you know why? Because YouTube wants its users to stay on the platform for hours and watch ads. So if you can build a video that keeps the viewer hooked until the final second, YouTube itself shouts out your channel's merit and pushes your video onto the front page of thousands of other people. This is organic growth. No connections needed, no luck needed, entirely based on a true understanding of human psychology. To hit this metric, you must learn to chunk your content and offer a micro lesson in every single section so the viewer feels their time was well spent. This is precisely the point where you must ask yourself, how long am I going to keep speeding down the wrong road? If your videos have failed up until today, instead of grieving, grab a notebook and analyze your past mistakes. Where did you make the viewer bored? Where did you repeat yourself? Where did you fail to keep their curiosity alive? Every time you make a weak video, you are signaling to YouTube that your channel isn't worth watching. But conversely, when you learn how to engage the viewer's brain, how to start with a powerful hook and end with real value, the game completely changes. Turning failure into a stepping stone is the exact skill that separates an amateur from a professional YouTuber. YouTube Studio Data Analysis is your best educational tool. It's the place where you look at numbers instead of emotions and see precisely at what second your audience retention graph took a sharp drop. So let's make a serious pact with ourselves starting today. Let's stop making rushed, aimless, me-focused videos. Before you hit the record button on your next video, ask yourself these 3 vital, educational questions. First, does this topic genuinely solve a knot in the viewer's life? Second, are the opening seconds of my video shocking enough that nobody dares to close it? And third, is my content structure built to keep energy high until the very last moment? If the answers to these questions are yes, then hit record and rest assured you've figured out the YouTube game. Your channel only needs a shift in perspective to grow, a perspective that shifts from me to the other, from content creation egoism to serving your audience with true value. Now tell me, what is the biggest mistake you've made on your channel so far? Drop it in the comments below so we can chat about it, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button right now so you don't walk this growth journey alone.